We've got Kyaw Win with us now, Executive Director of the Burma Human Rights Network, on Skype from London. Thank you for your time today. So this designation as a terrorist group, obviously you're not going to accept that, but it also shows that there's no process here, is there? Despite the ASEAN countries saying there needs to be dialogue and inviting the military junta to that, they're clearly not going to do that.
Hi, thanks for having me here today. You see, this is not a legitimate. First of all, the military is it's not a legitimate government, and nobody recognize their authority. And in order to recognize as authority, you see that the government, those who claiming government, should have a arms group that control all the border area, but which is not true. In Burma right now, there are multiple arms groups, and no one can control completely any part of the country, completely the country. So that means the military junta, though trying to coup the power, is still failing. It's not getting that position yet. And on the other hand, we have a legitimate democratically elected government, that is a NUG government, National Unity Government, which formed now. And they are the one who announced that, who declared that, CRPH, the lawmakers, they have declared that this military is a terrorist organization. And this is what people have mandated to them. And they have a proper process, you see that, because the military conduct, the barbarism, the brutality they have conducted so far is more than a terrorist organization, what they have done.
But is anyone interacting with the National Unity Government, the democratically elected government that you talk about? Are there countries, are there regional groups who are dealing with them and saying, yes, we do actually recognise you? Because I'm wondering if there is actually enough, at least public support for that group.
They have more than enough public support, and all the ethnic arms groups are also supporting them. And also they have a unity government. If the formation of unity government, if you see that, all ethnic leaders and all ethnic groups are involving here. So this is a very legitimate government. And regarding the international recognition, the process is continue. As you know, it's not that easy, but it is continue. But however, the communication is there. The international community is communicating NUG government. As you see that the NUG ministers frequently doing meeting with the US and UK and EU and ASEAN members. So that is, the process needs little time. But the point here is, the most important point here is, the NUG government has a democratically elected government, those who has a mandate from the people of Burma, those who are formed for the people of Burma. And they are standing up against that military fascist regime that's terrorizing, committing brutal crimes against humanity every day in every part of the Burma.
Just a quick final question, because you mentioned the ethnic armed groups. I presume that they are part of this so-called People's Defence Force, which the National Unity Government is talking about. What sort of size and scope is this defence force, and do you think they can really stand up to the Myanmar army?
There are two steps going on here. The first step is People's Defence Force. This is PDF, we call it. This is only the people who are newly recruited people. And the second thing is the Federal Army. When we talk about Federal Army, that means all ethnic arms group, all the nationalities and all the ethnic groups will join here. So the process is continue. And as you see that NUG government, they are exile government. Exile means they are within Burma, they are hiding, and they are communicating with each other. They are trying their best to serve the people. So we understand they have immense of challenges. But the point here is, what about the international community? So far we only have a lip service from international community. Yes, we see that there are sanctions going on, that there are some pressures going on the military, but we need a tangible, effective support for this NUG government and people, those who are supported by the people, in order to overthrow that brutal regime.
Mr. Kyaw Win from the Burma Human Rights Network, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
You're most welcome.